everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be learning all about amethyst. Yay! So if you have not yet done so, please subscribe to my channel, like and comment if you want, of course, and don't forget to click on the notification bell to get notified of all the newest videos that I have coming up. Now let's begin. So we're going to talk about amethyst, the mineral. So we're going to get into the science of this first, and then we'll get into the metaphysical properties and the proper use of the actual stone itself. So first, let's get into the fun part. So amethyst is a well-known gemstone. It is a purple variety of the mineral quartz, and it is the most valuable and prized variety of the quartz family. Its name derives from the Greek word amethystus, which means not drunken. As amethyst in antiquity was thought to ward off drunkenness. According to Greek mythology, amethyst was a young virgin who became the object of wrath of the Greek god Dionysus after he became intoxicated with red wine. So when Amethyst cried out to goddess Diana for help, she immediately turned the girl into a white shimmering stone or a quartz crystal. When Dionysus realized that this had happened, he felt very remorseful for his actions, and his tears dripped into this goblet of red wine that he was carrying. And the goblet overturned and spilled all over the white rocks or the crystal clear quartz mineral, saturating it until it became a purple quartz or amethyst. So then, that is how that legend goes. But amethyst has been prized for centuries. The stone is included in the royal collections all over the world, to include ancient Egypt, British crown jewels. The ancient civilizations prized the stone more than any other gem that we may prize today. All right. This was because they enjoyed the color, and it was really, really rare to find amethyst. The accessibility to this stone was very hard because they didn't have the technology that we have today for mining amethyst. So it's a little bit like in the ancient times, it was as valuable as diamonds that we value today. So let's go into the chemical composition. So it is made of silicon dioxide with a combination of iron impurities as well as manganese, all right, which give it its purple color. So sometimes it goes from a very light to purple. It really does depend on the variety and the location that you get it from. So the Mohs hardness level is at a 7. Compared to a diamond, this is a little bit brittle. The shape of the crystal itself is like a hexagon or a pyramid point. Most often it is a protruding point from the matrix itself. So I'll give you guys an example of this, what I'm referring to. So this is a matrix, an amethyst. This is a small one, and see how it goes into kind of like a hexagon shape and then into a pyramid point, and it protrudes outwards from the matrix, which is this area down here. So that's what I'm talking about. All right, so there are different varieties found all over the world, okay? The most popular variety will be this one that I just showed you. And you can find this at every crystal shop because it's very much abundant. And this is coming straight from Brazil. The next variety is ametrine. I do not have ametrine as an example, but I am gonna shoot that right here for you guys. That is ametrine, which is a combination of citrine and amethyst. And this is how citrine looks like. So it's kind of like an orangey to yellow tone color. Okay, so that type of variety is found in Bolivia. And then we have cactus quartz, and I do not have an amethyst cactus quartz, but I do have this green one. So look at this. So this is what they're calling a cactus quartz because of the spikiness. You see how it has like these little hairs, and they are prickly too, like a cactus. So be careful when you buy something like this. It does tend to stick you. So here is another view on that. So here's the little hairs. I don't know if you can see that, but there's little hairs all over this quartz point. I can't, it's not smooth. I can't do this because then it'll stick to my fingers. So that is the cactus quartz variety. And this one is only found in South Africa. And then we have the most famous Aurolite 23 variety, which is this one. And this one's only located in Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada. Okay, nowhere else in the world is there an Aurolite 23 variety of amethyst. All right. And then of course we have the biggest types of tall prismatic shaped amethyst only found in Veracruz, Mexico. All right, so these are like really big things that you probably saw online, maybe pictures of a crystal shop, or maybe coming from or going to the Tucson Crystal Gem Show. That is where they get those. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the metaphysical uses of this stone, which everybody's like, yeah, about. All right, so with this stone, it is said to be the stone that is used specifically for the third eye and the crown chakra. It is also the birthstone of those born in February. And it is also related to or connected to the zodiac signs of Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, and Sagittarius. And it is said to be linked to the planet Jupiter. So all you Sags out there, that's pretty lucky. The element that it's linked to is air and water. And so let's go ahead and talk about the spiritual awareness that comes with using amethyst. So amethyst is said to transmute negative lower vibrations or negative thought forms or limiting beliefs into powerful higher vibrational energies, as well as empower you to break free from those limiting beliefs. All right. It is also said to enhance your psychic abilities or your intuition. Okay. It is said to come or bring in inner peace, as well as to assist you in healing both the body, mind, and even the emotions. It is a great assistance during meditation as well. Okay, so a lot of people believe that amethyst is a powerful and protective stone. It also guards against psychic attack. And like I said before, it does transmute lower vibrational energies into love and above energies. And it is supposed to protect the wearer from any type of harm, to include geopathic or electromagnetic stressors, as well as illnesses or ill wishes or the evil eye from other people. Okay, so how to use this amethyst? So the first thing I do whenever I purchase any type of gemstone is I ask for permission from the gemstone itself. In my tradition as a Toltec shaman, we are taught that everything is sentient, meaning everything has spirit in it. Okay, everything created in this world by God has spirit in it. So we ask permission of the stone people, that is what we call them, to connect to them, or to even look at them or pick them up. Okay, so what I like to do, and this is what I do usually, is like I introduce myself. Hello, my name is Ari, or StariAri. May I speak to you, or may I hold you? And I got a yes. So I'm using the chevron. amethyst. So here it is. What I like to do after this is then ask it if it needs to be cleansed or cleared. And is usually a yes, especially if it's been at a crystal shop or it's had a person pick it up before you. Okay, I always do this. I always ask permission, and then I always make sure that it is cleansed and cleared. I usually like to smudge my amethyst, so I'm gonna get my smudge bowl up. And in my tradition, we use copali or white copal to do a smudge or cleansing, okay? And that's what I have here. If you see the little, the actual smoke coming from the copal. It smells very citrusy. So what I do is I hover just a little bit like this, and I make sure that I cleanse and clear, and I've put the intention that it is cleansed and clear of any and all lower vibrations or any other people's energy that may have been attached to it, like any prior users or any prior people in the crystal shops, you know, things like that. So it's cleansed and clear, and then I get the okay from the stone person. And then after that, and you guys can smudge, or if you don't like that, you can use like even like a spritz, like I would say like something like this, like a spray, just lightly spray it and then rub it, and then of course putting your intention of cleansing and clearing the stone and purifying it to its original frequency. Okay, and then after that I like to ask it a couple of questions, and I usually put it in my non-dominant hand or my receiving hand, which is my left hand, okay? The one that you do not write with. I like to put it right in the center of my palm, because this is where we have an actual energy vortex center where we feel things out. Especially if you are a energy healer, you will see as soon as you put it in the middle of your palm that it starts to vibrate and activate the energies in your hands. Like all of this is active right now, it's vibrating. And so the way that you can feel the vibration, if you don't feel it off the bat on your palm, is by hovering your hand over it and kind of like pulsing it up and down like this until you feel resistance when you go downward. Okay, it's pulse, pulse, pulse. Feel resistance right here. And then I ask it, can you please assist me in whatever it is that I want assistance with. If I want it to help me to clear any mental blockages or heal any mental blockages, or help me with my enhancing my intuition, things like that, then it'll move the energy from my palm all the way through my arms, through my meridian centers, and into my heart center, and expand from there into the locations that it needs to expand towards. Okay, and you will feel this, especially if you are very sensitive to energy. You will feel that movement. Like I feel like waves of energy moving towards all of the locations that I need it to go towards. Okay, you could also use the amethyst in meditation by holding it again in your receiving hand, your non-dominant hand, and just placing it on your lap while you meditate. It'll then reveal to you anything that needs to be revealed. And this comes with images, with words, with symbols, even information about a past life that you need to learn about, okay? And connect to. Another thing about amethyst that I love the most is because it does enhance the third eye, it does enhance your clairvoyance and claircognizance. Your clairvoyance is your seeing what you see. If you see energy, if you see colors, if you see patterns, if you see the walls shifting like I do, I see minerals all over the place. And then it also enhances your claircognizance, which your claircognizance is channeled information from the higher realms, or information that you just don't know how you got it or how you know it, but you just know it. Okay, that's what it is. And so that's what I usually use these things or these crystals for, and it does depend on what it is that you want to use it for and how. They will tell you, these beings, these crystal beings, these stone people will tell you what to use them for. You just need to have the ears to listen, okay? And it's the spirit ears, not the physical ones. All right, so that's all I have to tell you guys about amethyst. If you want more information, Google is awesome. But you could also go to a crystal shop vendor because they are very knowledgeable regarding these crystals that they have or they're selling. Or you could go to a mineralogist and they will give you the science behind these crystals, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.